All right, guys, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Happy Thursday. It is May 27, 2021. Let's talk about markets, shall we? Now, before we begin, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen, little white logo, our logo actually. Click that. Subscribe to our channel, like our videos, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. I'm thinking I'm going to do a live pretty soon with you guys, a live trading session. So make sure to turn on notifications. I'll let you guys know when that comes around. Today would be kind of a waste since we may have some low volume. Anyways, let's go and talk about it. Dow futures up 157 points. NASDAQ futures down about 29 off its lows. S&P up 5. Russell 2000 up 12 points, 22.59. Let's take a look at crypto, if I can get this going here. Cryptocurrencies right now, 39,462 on Bitcoin, testing 40,000. Ethereum right near 2,800 at 27.93. Dogecoin 33 cents. 171 on Cardano. XRP is above $1, 101 currently. Let's go ahead and keep it going here. Crude oil futures are down 0.62%. Gold futures are down 0.18%. Silver futures down 0.26%. Euro dollar down about 5 pips, 121.87. Dollar yen is up about 24 pips at 109.40. The dollar index is up very slightly above 90 level at 0.03% to the upside. The VIX is down 1% at 17.17. Just getting some news here again. If you want breaking news all day, every day, Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at G.A.R Capital. It's free. Anyone can check it out. Again, all the information that you need is there regarding the markets. So again, if you are a news junkie regarding the markets, that's the exact place you want to be. And feel free if you want to go ahead and actually create a Twitter so you can follow us. Anyone that we follow is great. Feel free to follow them as well and create your own list of newsworthy accounts. To me, Twitter is the best place for news. So that's where we are. Let's take a look at some names pre-market together. Let me go bring this thing up here. Okay, pre-market movers. Sundial Growers is up 6.5%. AMC is down about 4%. Ford is up about 4%. Invesco Mortgage is down about 4.75%, and something called SOS is up 16. I don't know what that is. Let's look at the Dow here. Apple down about a quarter point. Boeing's up about 2.48%. JP Morgan 0.88%. Starting to see again kind of a re-rotation. Industrials, Boeing, Caterpillar, Honeywell, all green. JP Morgan Chase, Goldman Sachs, green. Banks going to get a little love here today, looking like pre-market. In the S&P, General Electric up 1.34%. Carnival is up. Nvidia is up after earnings slightly. Even Tesla's up 0.61%. Occidental Petroleum is up as well, 1.58%. Best Buy had their earnings report. They beat. They're up 2.6%. Dollar General beat as well. They're up 1.5%. Raytheon up 2.5%. Dollar Tree is down 6.29% pre-market. American Airlines up 1%. In the NASDAQ, Tesla, we talked about Tesla already. AMD is up 0.22%. Facebook is up 0.16%. And Peloton is basically flat. So that's where we are. Word is that Facebook is working on something like Reels with TikTok. They already have that for Instagram. I tweeted that out today, so take a look at that. That's our pre-market movers. A couple things I'm watching today. Again, expecting another low volume open. A break of 42.12 would be nice here. I'm not going to place an alert. Not needed. Not like I'm going to do anything as much today. Since tomorrow I'm expecting some really no volume because it'll be the day before Memorial Day weekend. Everyone's going to be out. But what I did open is I do have IWM with our members. We're 20 cents away from in the money. We have the 225 calls for next week. We got in. We played it. Played this false break. First, we played right this break here of 223.69. We wanted to play above 223. We had a false breakout here, came back down, tested the 100 and came back up. So we put an alert right above that wick. It did break yesterday. We got in, fell a little bit, and then we soared pre-market. So we're about 20 cents away. We should be able to get that one more this week, and we'll end the week perfect. Perfect 5 for 5 this week when we get IWM. So that's nice. And then we also had some trades for our students, and they also caught that. So very nice stuff. Very nice week. Let's see what we get. Continuation. IWM should hit, again, my green arrow, my trusty green arrow. I'm expecting IWM to hit 226.06. The 225 calls for next week on IWM had about 8,000 vol when we got in, so that's nice. All right, good morning. Let's answer some questions. Cheyenne's asking, good morning. Do you think we will see continuation in SPY and growth names today, or do you think we'll see some profit taking? I'm seeing some of the growth names, well, some of the big cap tech names move kind of mixed, but you can see IWM is moving. You can see that industrials are moving, and you see financials are going. But the Nasdaq is pretty much down about 31 points on the futures side. So yeah, you can get a small little re-rotation. I think SPY continues. I'm still holding to my target for August of 4,400 on the S&P. Again, 4238 is coming, in my opinion, as well. The days before a long weekend, we usually get a nice bullish signal. We usually get a continuation. June is coming up next week, obviously. So let's see how we continue. But 4,200 is coming. The thing is that would I trade that here? Probably not. There's not really much there. You really just have to wait for 4238 and see before we make any decisions on that. If anything, NASDAQ would probably be the better one to go. I'm bullish on NASDAQ in Q3. Let's see, thoughts on T with a dividend cut. I sold T a month before they even had that announcement of selling their assets and cutting their dividend. So I don't like it in regards to the debt load they have. Sure, they're servicing some of their debt, but again, I think there's better alternatives out there for dividends. Again, dividend portfolio, you can check it out on our Instagram page. Can you do a video on how to do screen options on TOS? We do have that. It's part of our course, but there's some really great YouTube channels to kind of set it up how you want. It depends on, when you say screen options, it just depends on what you're trying to look for. The thing about TOS is it's extremely customizable, so it's really depending on you. That's one thing we do with masterclass students, is that when we speak to them, we set up their TOS, and we also sometimes share our screen, meaning if you want to get our screen the way it looks, I can post a link here. I can actually just copy and paste it. So listen, I just go to share workspace, one time, share, and I'll get a link right now. Take a look at this. See, now it's scaled, and then here, if I just put paste here, you will have the exact same setup I have when it comes to TOS. So click on that link, you'll have it linked up to your TOS. So at least if you like the way I have it, you'll have it the same way as well. So there you go, the come up. Any other questions this morning? Again, I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of laying back, relaxing, pretty much a great week. No need to push anything out there. As we know, we're getting into the Memorial Day weekend. That's all. So right now, just really watching Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin needs to get to 44,000 before we're out of the woods yet, in my opinion. 44,000 is a key level. We've been hitting 40,000 and rejecting, hitting 40,000, rejecting, hitting 36, rejecting, 35, rejecting. So again, we're pretty much in that range, but I've said it already. I call my shot. The worst is over. I don't think we're going to hit 30,000 again. I think that was basically just a one-off, and I don't think that's going to happen again, to be completely honest. So I'm sticking with Bitcoin long. Nothing has changed. Thoughts on Apple? Apple has been pretty much moving sideways. Let's take a look here. Apple's been just testing the 100. There's really nothing to do here. Only thing I would wait for is 128.31 before you do anything. What do you think we're going to go with crypto market and BTC? Up. Absolutely higher. 75,000 in Bitcoin definitely is in play, in my opinion. I think 75,000 is going to hit. Hell, it may hit 100,000, so who knows? But 75,000 is my call on Bitcoin. I love it. I own it. I already sold one before. This is before the flush. This is in April. But I haven't sold anything. I've just been buying. That's it. I bought the dip on Bitcoin personally. The 200-day, which was right around 39, so I'm basically break even for the most part. I bought it at 39 too, so I bought some more. But other than that, I'm sitting pretty here. What are you expecting for the first week of June? By call sitting, wait till Monday. The only thing I have for next week is IWM, which is the 225 calls. We're basically near the money, about 30 cents. That's really it that I have for next week expiry. If you don't have anything open, keep it that way, because if you're trying to trade, don't trade for this week, trade for next week. But again, we got to see where we go. Remember, next week is only 4 trading days because Monday the markets are closed. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Carlos, good morning. Did you create a watch list or go by market movers? I just go by some of the names I own, and I see some of the growth names. So again, it depends on rotation, depends on where the market is moving. But I created on my own watch list on some of the names that I own. I want to keep an eye on them. I mean Tuesday. What are you expecting for Tuesday? Honestly, I'm expecting continuation. Absolutely. I'm thinking that, again, all-time highs are still in play. We're really only, about 40 points away from that? Yeah, all-time highs are in play. I've been saying it. You stay bullish. Nothing has changed. So I don't hear a lot of inflation fears coming out lately. AMC calls. Yeah, I had some AMC calls for the students. They caught it. They caught it for 40%. I have some with the YouTube guys, and we're still holding right now. This for tomorrow, the 20 calls, tons of vol. Again, we're down pre-market, but I'm willing to hold here. Thoughts on forward calls depends on volume. Looking at it here, it looks like it's rocking. Obviously, with their now they're going into more pivoting into electric vehicles. Let's see where the volume comes from. And what do you think about Nvidia will do today? Nvidia should have soared on stellar earnings. It didn't. So again, we're probably going to test that 50-day. I would not touch it. A, it's too expensive, and B, you already have implied volatility in there. So I would skip Nvidia. Maybe relook tomorrow. What do you think about football today? Again, all those growthy names, I own football, the stock itself. 24.69 breaks, fine. You can start taking a look at the 25, 26s. Really depends on volume. The 100-day moving average is 29.72. I expect us to retake that very soon. Doesn't mean I want to buy calls against it, but I do own shares and I want to keep them. So that's where we are on football. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Going to check in with my team. Have a great rest of your Thursday. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note and later today for the aftermarket recap. Have a great one, guys. We'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.